Henry Burris TV is brought to you by Hockey Central Sports Memorabilia, Sylvan Lake, and Supreme Menswear, simply the best. I want to talk about different preparations for guys in a football game. Some guys like energy drinks, some guys do all different things. What's kind of common in the CFL? I know a lot of guys like the Red Bull and some like 5 Hour, but take us through what some of the guys may use.
Well, I know for me, for example, I like to use what's called Endo Rush. And Endo Rush to me is like the best feeling you'll ever have. I mean, it helps with mental alertness. It pretty much gets you at all heights that you've never felt before. I remember I looked at the per serving breakdown on the back of the bottle, and I think there's like 24,000 units of B12 in there. And trust me, that's a lot. But it gets you to where you need to be as far as the mental alertness. It makes sure that all your awarenesses are heightened at all times. I mean, because in a game, to me, there's different types of awareness. There's physical and mental awareness, and you need both at any given time. I mean, there's so many different things. I mean, they've outlawed ephedra, which was killing a lot of people because it was pretty much just sucking bones dry of all nutrients and any type of liquids or anything, dehydration and so on and so forth. A lot of guys do XXX, and XXX is pretty much caffeine, the most caffeine you've ever had. It's like drinking 10 cans or 10 cups of coffee, 12 cups of coffee, 10 cans of soda. I mean, this stuff heightens your awareness. It gets you going. Guys go from being just like a regular looking sleepy guy to all of a sudden he's like this, ready to kill somebody. But there's so many different formulas. I mean, for me, it's all about Endo Rush and maybe these little new Gatorade shots they have out. That doesn't really do anything for me when I'm already, engulfing 24,000 units of B12 before a game.
Now, where do you find out about all this stuff? I mean, is it the team saying, "Oh, this works," or do you get sponsors coming in doing it? How does that all work?
Well, I mean, it's a serious matter for us as far as to find out what we're putting into our bodies because number one, you need to take care of your body for longevity, and of course, number two, with the CFL testing now, you don't want to take the wrong things like you've seen a number of things happen to many different Olympians where they'll take Sudafed, for example, and we all know Sudafed contains pseudoephedra. And, those types of things, when they show up in your testing, it could be the most, innocent thing you've ever done, but at the end of the day, you're testing positive and you're looking like the bad guy. Well, for us, if we test positive, we're getting kicked out of a game. And so we have to make sure we know what's in that jar, what's in that pill, what's in that cup that we're about to drink. So we have people, they provide the necessary information from the league sources. Pat Clayton, our medical staff, they provide that as well as when we go out to the necessary places, the people, we kind of show them the list of the things that we can and can't take, and we provided that information for them at places like Popeyes and GNC, and they're able to steer us in the right direction for the right things to take to get us what we're looking for.
Wow, that's amazing stuff. I mean, I've heard of the Saskatchewan dope test where, you're a dope. But this is interesting because I know you wouldn't put stuff in your body that would be bad for you. I mean, you're compared to me, you're maybe not quite the well-oiled machine that I am, but I know what you like, and so this is all interesting to me because I never knew. I just wonder if you get some laid-back guy going, "Okay, dude, I just need you to go out to the corner and just look for the pass." It's not like that, is it?
It's not like that. Because trust me, when I was young, I never took anything. I just showed up. It was time to go, time to play. I mean, just the adrenaline of the game and the fact that it was game day and playing in front of the crowd and the atmosphere that we play in, it got you going enough. But the thing is now, you need that extra hypeness, I guess you can call it. For me being a 36-year-old guy, I need a little something to kind of get me going, to give me that extra surge, that extra power behind my, behind all the psyche and everything else that's going on through my head. It helps smooth things out. And for a 36-year-old man, you need that love of that B12 in you, baby. It gets you going. It makes you feel good. I'm not like yourself, but it gets me going.
Yeah. Thanks for that.